Hey there, everyone. Happy Thursday. We are going live talking about rehab loans tonight. And I will be interviewing one of my favorite lenders, Mr. Aubrey Locke. Mr. Locke is closing deals every day. So, me and him had a conversation a few weeks ago. I told him I want to be just like him when I grow up. So tonight I decided to interview him to find out what he's doing. But we're going to talk more about the rehab loans because that's what Mr. Aubrey specializes in. I am going to give Aubrey a second to jump on. And then while I'm waiting, I am going to share this with everyone. So, all right, and as you come in, comment and let me know where you are from. If you're in the Chicagoland area, I'm in the Chicagoland area. Aubrey's also in the Chicagoland area, but if you're not, we definitely can refer you on over to someone else that is in your location. Give me 1 second. Oh, I see him. Hey, Aubrey. All right, so it's adding you now, Mr. Aubrey.
Yo.
Hey,
Hello, hello.
how are you? You got it.
Fine.
You got it.
Letting everybody know it's my first Facebook Live. So
Well, that's your first of many, because now you're gonna become a specialist.
good evening, Knife.
How are you today, Aubrey?
One wonderful.
Okay,
Wonderful.
alrighty. So this is gonna be good. I just gave everybody a little rundown of what's gonna happen.
Okay.
So we are gonna talk all about 2 or 3K rehab loans. And Mr.
Yes.
Aubrey is our specialist, so we're gonna interview him today, kind of pick his brain to see how you can get those rehab loans to fix up those ugly homes that you're seeing. So,
That's right.
yeah,
That's
so
right.
we're going to give everyone a second to join in. Hey, Mr. J, looks like
Okay.
one of your followers has joined.
That's my cousin Jay.
Oh,
Hi, Kennedy.
nice.
And Maureen. Hey, Maureen.
Oh, okay, nice. Everybody's jumping on.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me,
And my cousin Jay.
that's your family.
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
All the way from LA.
Okay, so what I'm going to do now is just share it. I have like 4 groups, so I'm going to share it with everyone in the groups so we can
Okay.
get some more people in so everybody can ask the questions. We are going to run maybe about 30 minutes. So we don't
Mhm.
want it to be too long so that people who are watching the replay, they're not like
Bored.
bored. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Right. Okay, so let me go ahead and share this. Okay, I see it. Ivory, when I first came on, I was joking and telling everybody how you're closing a deal a day and how I want to be like you when I grow up.
Uh, it slowed down a little now, but that's good. I had a wonderful summer.
You
But
probably
yeah,
need a break anyway.
I was closing every day, yeah.
Right. Hey, Kathy, thanks
And
for
it's still good.
joining. Miss Kathy is someone that I used to work with, and I think you're moving, right? She's moving to Minnesota, I believe.
Hi, Cinnamon. Cinnamon is on.
Nice, nice. Okay. Alrighty. So Aubrey, while
Hi,
I'm
Kathy.
sharing, go ahead and introduce. Oh, did you have something? You were saying something?
No,
Okay.
no.
Go ahead and introduce yourself. Let them know a little about you and the company that you work with.
Okay, so my name is Aubrey. D Locke. D stands for David, right? I always say Aubrey Locke, and I'm with Key Mortgage. And I'm a mortgage banker with Key Mortgage, and I do lending. I love what I do. I always tell people one of the most intangible things about owning a home is just like when you have your first child, it just changes your mindset. When you own your first home, it just raises your mindset, your life consciousness to another level.
Yeah.
Hi, Sharon. Hi, Cordelia.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
It definitely.
I have been in real estate. I'm an old dude. I've been in real estate about 30 years, lending about 15.
Oh,
But I always tell everybody,
I,
I'm an old guy.
you said you're an old guy. No, I didn't know you were in real estate that long. So what were you doing before
Yeah,
lending?
yeah.
What were you doing before
Yeah.
lending?
Oh, before I actually used to buy and hold property. I was a landlord. Still, I'm a landlord.
Oh, okay.
But I used to be an investor. And as I said in one of my interviews Monday,
Hmm.
I became a lender because the loan officers I used to work with would not answer my phone calls. They never returned calls. They were horrible at returning calls.
Right.
So I figured I'd be my own loan officer and return my own calls.
Right. You don't have to wait on anybody else to return your call.
No, but
Yeah.
I think most people, I have some clients on the line here. I see Sharon and some other clients. They'll tell you, I will return that phone call. They
I
know,
know.
and you know.
I definitely know
Yeah.
you will. You're
Uh-huh.
always attentive to everyone, even with me from day one.
I
So
appreciate that.
yeah, I love that you're always attentive. I'm actually working a deal with someone, an agent that doesn't respond to phone calls, but responds to emails overnight, and that's it. Like, so you're
Okay.
basically waiting on the 24-hour turnaround time. So, yeah,
I,
that's not a good thing.
I, okay.
All right,
So this
so
is all new to me. We'll get into the topic, but I see my son is online here too. Hi, Vet. So
what's what's your
so we want to talk about the 203K,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, we're
You
getting
go ahead and
started now.
moderate
I was
and
just sharing with everyone, and I'm pulling it up on my screen so I can see all the
sure,
questions that everyone is
sure.
asking. So let's jump right in. So, Aubrey, tell us the beginning of the process. Of course, you have to get
Sure.
pre-approved in order to
Right.
qualify for that program. So tell us, if someone calls your office and they want to know about the program, what is it that you normally tell them to get started with
Right.
203K Rehab?
So, right. So here is the great news. Everyone hears horror stories about the rehab loan, about the 203K loan.
Mm-hmm.
It's this mystery hard loan.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, it is not. So let me explain. When you call me and you ask to get pre-approved, so let's use an example. You want $100,000 to buy a home. I pre-approve you for $100,000. Okay. You are immediately also pre-approved for any rehab loan you may want to get, and I'll explain. So there's no different process. There's nothing you have to do differently to be able to get it. Can you guys see me? I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's nothing you have to do to get us different to get the rehab loan. Here is how it works. The government wants you to be a homeowner so badly, okay, that once you get pre-approved for the money, you can do anything you want with the money to spruce up your home except build a swimming pool, saunas. The government doesn't want you to live like a baller. That's about it. But
Darn.
you can buy the most expensive appliances, washing machines, dryers, fridge, stoves,
Mm-hmm.
update your bathroom,
Mm-hmm.
your kitchens with the money. So how does it work?
Well, I'm glad
You come to me.
you mentioned that one
Go ahead.
thing, the appliances, because a lot of people don't know that you can include that. A lot of people think it's just for rehabbing type things, new kitchen, new baths.
Right.
So that's a good thing that it does include those appliances that people need when they move into these homes.
That is correct.
Yeah.
So when you get approved for the loan, let's say you get approved for 100,000.
Mm-hmm.
You have 100,000.
Mm-hmm.
If you buy a home for 95,000, all it means is you only have $5,000 left to do repairs.
Right.
If you buy a home with the entire 100,000, you cannot repair or fix up the home.
Mm-hmm.
If you buy a home for $20,000, now you have up to $80,000 to repair the home.
Mm.
That's it. That's the program. Once you get approved, you're automatically approved for a home that needs no repair or a home that needs repair.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Nice. So with this program, does it take longer than the regular loan, regular FHA loan? Does it take longer to process?
Excellent question. So the only difference why it becomes a repair loan, let's say you buy a home for 60,000
Mm-hmm.
and you want to update your furnace, you want to update your kitchen, you want to update your bathroom,
Mm-hmm.
the government will not give you that extra $40,000 in your hand. They don't trust you.
Right.
So you have to bring a licensed and bonded contractor
Mm-hmm.
that will do that estimate for you. Licensed and bonded because they're going to give him the money or her the money.
Mm-hmm.
And then if they run off with the money, they're licensed and bonded.
Right.
So the government can get it back.
Mm-hmm.
So that licensed and bonded contractor has to do the estimate, the bid for you. And the only reason that loan may take longer is if that contractor does not return the calls back on time, they don't get the
Right.
paperwork in on time,
Mm-hmm.
they are too busy to respond to your, then yes, the loan takes on because now you have an extra person that's
In the
in the
middle.
mix.
Yeah.
That's all the mystique to this loan.
Mm-hmm.
Why people hear the horror stories
Yeah.
and this loan never gets done.
Yeah.
But that's the only way the loan can really go over. And of course, if you have people that are incompetent that don't know what they're doing on my end,
Right.
then it's a nightmare.
Right. Yeah,
But
we I think I had a conversation with somebody the other day saying that all contractors should have assistants to answer their calls and to do any type of
right,
paperwork because you can wait days, just waiting days to hear back from them on anything. So
right.
definitely.
That's what makes the loan difficult. So folks, here's the deal.
Mm-hmm.
When you go to any lender and they pre-approve you for X amount of dollars, you are automatically approved for repairs. So if you don't use all the money, the rest you can say, I want to make repairs. Okay. Let me just interject a little, some little things. You can do a loan up to, remember this number, $35,000. Okay. So any loan that's 35,000, it's called a streamline. I don't want to bore you. Just remember it's like a small repair loan.
Mm-hmm.
The government considers up to 35,000 no money.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's a lot easier, less paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
Once the loan goes over 35,000, okay,
Mm-hmm.
then the government wants a little more oversight. But again, if the contractor is not on point, that's what makes the loan take longer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Also, this is like amazing. Let's say you get approved up to 400,000. Okay. And you find a home for 160 that's fully rehabbed, done right.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful. You don't like it. You can knock down that home to the foundation and take or you could buy it for 160, knock it down, take the remaining 240 and build it back the way you want it.
Wow.
So again, once you're pre-approved to a certain amount, you can use the money the way you want it. Or you could go into a home that's just spanking, brand new,
Mm-hmm.
whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't like the colors they used in it. You don't like anything about it. And you have extra money, you can redo the whole house. You can also add stuff to the house. So the house is perfect, it's done right. You like everything, but it needs an extra bedroom. You get a permit, go to the village, talk nice to the village, say, I want to add a bedroom, give me a permit. And now you could make it a 2-bedroom into a 4-bedroom home or a 3-bedroom home.
I never knew that. So when I'm watching TV shows like HGTV, of course, And I see
Yeah.
people are buying homes and they say, well, we're approved for 160, but we are just like, no, we're approved for 200 and the house is only 160, so we have 40 left over for repairs. I'm always like wondering, like, do you know that you're approved for a rehab loan already? So I guess
Right.
some of them are
Yeah.
told in advance that they are automatically approved for that. So that's a
Yes.
good thing.
And one last thing, the magic that we do with this loan, okay? This is
Mm-hmm.
magic. You can go up to 4 units with this loan.
Mm-hmm.
So you can get, again, let's go a high number because I know some people are watching me from California. We're talking 400,000. That will not even buy the garage in California.
Right.
Okay. So if you're approved up to $1 million,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to buy a 4 unit, okay, or whatever you're approved up to,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Then you can you could gut the whole building up to your budget, right? And pre-approval. Put brand new appliances in every floor, redo every floor. Of course, you're going to live in one,
Mm-hmm.
so you want to deck that baby out. You can't put saunas, no swimming pool in the backyard. That's the only thing, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But you can deck it out as much as you can,
Mm-hmm.
and then you live in the big master floor, rent out the three, live rent free, and have money coming in your pocket every month.
Right.
All off the government. We say government with the B,
With a
G-U-B, the
big government.
government money.
Wow. But yeah, if you want a
That's,
pool, just do that on your own dime. But everything else,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
love it, Aubrey. So tell me,
yeah.
so you mentioned California. Let everybody know. I think you're licensed. Are you licensed only in Illinois or is it others?
I am licensed in Illinois and Indiana,
Okay,
but we have access, the company is licensed nationwide, and we have access to loan officers that can do that.
good. Just in
So
case anybody,
that's not a problem.
yeah, just in case anybody's watching that's not in
Yes.
Illinois, they can still reach out to you. You can connect them with someone else.
I am available for questions
Mm-hmm.
any part of the country because at the end of the day, the rules are the same. A lot of times they don't know, New York, California, the higher price states,
Mm-hmm.
and the rules are the same.
Yeah, cool, cool. Well, thank you, Aubrey. So, is there anything else that you want to add on to it to let people know what to
Yeah.
expect when they're calling you?
Somebody just asked, what about Texas and Nebraska? Hi, Lakeisha, how are you?
Oh,
Um, Again, it's a government loan, FHA,
mm-hmm,
and it's nationwide. The rules are the same. The
mm-hmm,
rules are the same.
mm-hmm.
So, Lakeisha, you could call me 708-439-3632, 708-439-3632. But the rules are standard, standard.
Okay,
There's no difference because it's a federal program.
okay. I'm typing your number in the chat, and
Oh.
everybody, Aubrey.
Hi, Ann Reynolds. Hi, Eveline. Hi, Mrs. House.
Aubrey always answers his phone, so he's definitely here to talk to you guys. So we
Yeah,
have,
she just put it up there, Lakeisha. See, this is my first live Facebook. I'm getting used to it now.
see,
Thank you,
I
Knife.
told you you're gonna be.
Before I go on, I've been very rude. Knifie Burks is an awesome real estate broker. I've known her for quite a while, okay? She's with HomeSmart Realty. Top notch. The young lady is top notch.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm not saying that because she has me on Facebook Live. Those are the only type of people that I will do a program for and associate with. Thank you, Knifey, for having me on.
You are
Thank you.
awesome.
Thank you, Cinnamon, for the endorsement.
Yes, yes. Yeah,
Like, so she's
Aubrey,
awesome.
I love everything that Aubrey does to help people, and he's changing banks to get with banks that help homeowners. I mean, some banks are like totally denying people, rejecting people. Aubrey is an awesome lender that makes sure he's with a company that's able to help more people. So, and that's how he's
I
closing a
appreciate
deal every day. So,
I appreciate that. I am proud to say, well, where are we? In September, I just knocked on wood. No denials this year. So I don't know if I could finish out the year with zero, but so far so good. Hi, Jared.
thank you, Lakeisha. Thank you. All right, so everybody's
Like
jumping
you
on
say,
that.
house 100.
Huh? So
Vincent Red, Becky Cooper. I tell you, I got a lot of family. I think I stacked this deck real good tonight.
you said this to all your friends.
Hi, Becky.
Welcome,
Oh my God.
Vincent. All right,
Yeah.
we had one more question that was missed, but it wasn't about really 203K. So Edward asked, where do you see the new birth of subprime lending heading?
Oh, I know Ed. What did he ask?
Um,
Rob, my buddy Rob that thinks I deserted him. I love Rob. Hi, Rob.
Aubrey doesn't desert anyone. So Edward asks, where do you see the new birth of subprime lending heading?
The new birth of subprime lending.
Where do you see it going?
Oh, well, you know what? It's trying to make a comeback, trying to make a comeback, but like like stated loans, like you can actually get a loan with no proof of income now. Yeah,
Oh,
but
they
it's on
stopped.
the jumbo side. Yeah, I'm telling you, hi Fifi. I just want to answer your credit score can be as low as 550 in some circumstances, Fifi, to get the rehab loan.
Mhm.
I suggest don't go any lower than 580. We do all those rehab loans up to 580. I mean, you could get six, seven, $800,000 on a 580 credit score. So
Yeah,
trust
Fifi,
me.
call Aubrey. I put
But
his number in the comments, so give
right.
him a call.
So we have some programs I don't like to get into too much. We do have programs like one day the bankruptcy, foreclosure, bank statement only. And and so in that area, some of those are coming back. And then
Wow.
subprime. Hi Bernard, how are you, Mr. Blades? And then subprime, I mean stated, stated is back, but usually they're on jumbo loans.
Yeah.
So in other words, if you're buying a property for like 600,000, they'll ask for 20% down, which is $120,000.
Mm-hmm.
They'll ask you for that. Then you don't have to prove your income. Because they figure if you can put $120,000 down,
Mm-hmm.
you can afford that type of home.
Right.
Or if it's $1 million home.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome, Fifi.
So stated is currently for jumbo loans, or is it open to
It's making a
Oh,
comeback
okay.
in the
Into the
form
jumbo
of
loan.
jumbo loans. But
Okay.
never know, it might come down to regular loans again. We never know.
Okay. Okay.
I keep hearing the rumbling.
Yeah.
But back to the 203K. Anybody has any questions? I could get a lot more detail, but it's not really detailed.
Mm-hmm.
I want everybody to understand that all you are going, when you're buying a house, you either have the cash in your pocket. Hi, Bob. You either have the cash in your pocket, or you're gonna borrow from the mob, or you going or you're gonna go to a bank.
Right.
So the bottom line is when you get approved for the money, you are also approved to split the money, if you want to call it that, buy a home and use the rest to fix it up. That's automatic. No
Wow.
extra process, no extra qualifications.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. By the way, let's talk about this. You could use any contractor that Rob Psycho
Okay.
you
Wow.
can use, I know I love Rob. You can use any contractor that you want to use as long as they're not related to you. And you see how I say that, as long as I don't know they're related to you. Okay. You
Yeah.
can use any contractor, but they have to be licensed and bonded. That's it. They don't need any special approval, any special skills.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So,
Cool.
yeah.
Well, that was super helpful, Aubrey. Thank you for everything. Let's see. I want to make sure we didn't miss any questions really quickly. If anybody, let's see, we'll give everyone a couple minutes to drop. If you have any questions, go ahead and drop them in the comments so that Aubrey can answer them for you. Otherwise, Aubrey's phone number is there. Let's see. Lakeisha says it's
Yeah.
different in every state. So will a home be more because of the type of severe weather, like hurricanes they have in the area I'm going to? Does that affect pricing? The severe weather.
The answer I would have given is no. Actually, that loan is set up for that type of scenario. Remember, I just said to you, Lakeisha, you can knock the home down to the foundation and build it back up with that loan. So the theory behind it, if you get 100,000 and you go to a piece of land and try to build a home, they will not allow that. But if there was an existing home there, you knock it down and the slab is still there for the foundation, then you could build over that. So the 203K loan in the hurricane areas would be great.
Okay.
Yeah, because then the house has to be built back
Mm-hmm.
in good shape, right? Because you know, when you build a house in any neighborhood, you will have the village inspectors. They'll come and check the plumbing and the electrical and whatever goes on.
Okay. All righty.
Mhm.
Awesome. Lakeisha, you must be moving to Florida, so that means I'll be able to see you.
Or,
I'll be able to meet you.
or South Carolina.
Oh yeah, I forgot recently, just happening now. So
Cinnamon said it might affect insurance pricing.
the rehab loan.
Well, I mean, the hurricane probably would if you're in
Oh
a
yeah,
hurricane
yeah,
area. I would
of
think,
course,
yeah.
of course.
So she going to Texas, Lakeisha.
Oh, okay, okay. You'll be far from me, but I'll visit. All righty. Hey, Helen. So we are wrapping things up. If you have any questions, we'll give you guys like 2 minutes. Drop them in the comments, and then Aubrey can answer your questions. Otherwise, his phone number is in the comments. Aubrey is always willing to chat and to help everyone. So go ahead and drop your questions. Let's see. And for those of you that are here, I noticed that a lot of Aubrey's friends are here. I didn't even introduce myself. Well, I asked Aubrey to introduce himself at first. I'm Knifie Burks. I'm a
Yeah.
Chicagoland realtor. I've been a realtor like forever, 18 years now. So
Wow.
I am here to help, of course, first time home buyers and sellers. I do more on the educational side so that people are not confused as they're going through the process. Things like live streams, like we're doing now, and weekly classes and meetings and different things like that. So go ahead and like my page so that you can see everything that we have going on. And then I'm going to also drop a link in the chat if you want to schedule like a 30-minute call with me to find out about the entire process of home buying. So that's all about.
Hi, Gwendolyn. Hi, Nisa. Hi, Nisa. Oh, wow. Nisa is watching from far away. And you know what? Like I said, everybody, this is my first Facebook Live. I'm pretty nervous. So
You are not. You don't even seem nervous, Aubrey.
I don't seem nervous. I'm covering it up well. My first Facebook Live. This is the first time I can see how everybody watches. I see it all the time on Facebook. I don't know how it works.
Well, now you know. So now you can start
Now I
doing
know.
live streams.
Thank you, Knifie.
You are so welcome. You are so welcome. All right, looks like, let's see, we don't have any more questions, so we are going to go ahead and wrap this up. This is going to stay here, so if anybody else wants to, come on and see it, it'll remain here forever. So thank you, Aubrey, again for joining me,
Thank
and
you.
we'll have to do more of these later on. And I will talk
Right.
to everybody soon. Have a good one.
Thanks.
All
That
right.
was
You're
helpful.
welcome. Bye bye.
Okay.